Good morning, November 5th. Let's see the daily message from Spirit today for y'all. We have to stick on the topic of being you. We have to stick on the topic of being you because people make it harder than it ought to be, than it should to be, than it needs to be. All it simply is, when you were younger, you had parents who had thoughts, ideas, image of what being a parent was, of what being a child was, and you were trained away from yourself. Terrible twos, that's because a kid is so tuned in, tapped in, turned on to their source, to their inner being, that they know what they want. They act gleefully delighted when they go towards what they want. They kick and they scream when they're doing something they don't want. And that's because they're so tuned in, tapped in, turned on to who they are and to what they want. They have that connection. But that's when the terrible twos happens and your parents spank it out of you, beat it out of you, talk it out of you, manipulate it out of you, ignore it out of you, neglect it out of you. You were simply trained away from your inner pulses, and you've just forgotten what it feels like to be tapped in to those inner pulses. Is there a whole world of psychology that explains defense mechanisms, inner children, age regression, shadow work, the spiritual world too, all of it? Yes. But all of those are practices and techniques to help release away the old. You can do those if you find them beneficial, if you find a sense of relief when you do them, because they're on your path. But be aware that it's your inner being that guided you to that practice. It's not some powerful shaman. It's not some powerful psychic who knew the thing that you needed. It's your inner being knew where you were at, knew where you needed to go. And they guided you to the person who had the technique to get you to your next step. And they know the next person that will get you. Do you see that shift there, though? Instead of putting the power, instead of putting the empowerment in someone else's hands, that healer saved my life. My inner being knew who to guide me to for me to save my life. That's the shift we need you guys to hear. That's the shift that you need to make as you go through, if you want to call it your healing journey, call it your empowerment journey, call it the getting your world service out there journey. It's recognizing that it's all about you reconnecting to that inner impulse of, do you want to go out and play or do you want to do chores? Obviously, as an older human being, you recognize that doing the chores does get you results that you want. When you're a little kid, you don't quite know that. So there is some maturation in your abilities and your cognitive abilities and your functional abilities and your physical abilities and your emotional abilities. There's differences between being a 12-year-old, a 22-year-old, a 32-year-old, a 42-year-old, a 52-year-old. But it's recognizing that everything you're doing is for the sole sake of getting tapped back into your inner being, because your inner being knows the next step for you to get what you want. Kelly checked in with us earlier today. Should I go frolic in the forest? It's warm today. Winter's coming, and today it's like going to be 70-something degrees. Should I go sunbathe naked in the forest today? Her inner being gave her a no. Kelly frowned and went, well, damn, inner being, you're no fun. That's the significance of this message. It's not fully about being a 2-year-old. It's fun all the time. Everyone gives me attention all the time. Because now you're a little bit older. Now you need that downtime. Now you need that processing time. Now you need that inner reflection time. Spending that time of getting to know you. Kelly just went, inner being, you're no fun. Her inner being said back to her, no, we're actually leading you to the real fun. You're taking the surface level fun. We're getting you to the deeper fun. Do you guys see that power there when you can trust that inner guidance within you? Flip everything you're doing, spend a little more time on, you can do the shadow work, the dimensional work, right? Recognize that it's your own inner being, that you have that power within you that's guiding you to that. But also just spend time, depending where you're at on your growth. Spend 30 seconds, a minute. I'm allowing this minute to just set a strong intention to connect to my inner being more. If you don't believe what we're saying, then say things like, that's a good thought, what I heard today. That's a good thought. I like that. It's a very soothing, satisfying thought to think that there's something within me that knows if it's a time to stay in, if it's time to make a video, if it's time to set a resume out, if it's time to go frolic in a forest. That's a satisfying thought to think that that kind of power is within me. And, if that's true, I'd like to just set a minute today, set a timer, all distractions off, where this is the minute where I'm allowing that relationship to be nurtured, And just do a minute a day of that. In time, you'll likely want to increase that. Just become aware that you need to start counterbalancing all this power you're giving away to other people. We're not saying don't work with people. Kelly is a coach. She coaches with us. She coaches with her own stuff too. It's not about not working with someone else. It's about recognizing I'm choosing to work with that person because my inner being is guiding me to that person. And with that, we welcome you all to have a good day. And if you would like to work with us on connecting to your inner being, Kelly's opening up a mastermind with us right now. She's opening up for multiple classes a week. So if you are interested in one-on-one work, a mastermind, or the course, Knowing Who You Really Are, go to her website, kellylunt.com/apply. And we wish you well on, okay, guys, just Kelly come back. They're saying we wish you well on your journey to connect to yourself. Instagram, give me some comments down below. Let me know how you liked this message. Who are you taking your power back from? How are you more empowered? Give me all that good stuff, all that juicy details. And what's up, YouTube? I'll hang out a couple more minutes. Let's see, we got Valentina live. What's up, Valentina? Valentina, are you dropping a lead gen thing today? Where are you today, Valentina, going to post to let people know if you need help managing your stress and anxiety during this time? Boom, come join me. Oh, and by the way, Valentina, your CTA is your Facebook group. That Facebook group, they already want you. Go in there. I made a quick video. Go in there, make a little video today that'll just give them a little bit of value. Go to other people, say, hey, this challenge is, if you need help with stress and anxiety, come here, come here. You don't even need to make it about the 3-day challenge. Just come here, come here. You're going to be giving that bonus value, right? You can do the 3-day challenge, but don't put the pressure on the 3-day challenge, right? Just, hey, I'm energetically opening up to everyone who needs, my inner being knows what's good about these meditations that I do. Their inner beings know, and their inner being knows if they need this or not. So come to my group. My inner being, tell me, where do you want me to post today? How do you want me to post? How do you want me to show up today? What action do you want me to take today to help that human who needs this, who wants this, find me? Makes sense, Valentina? We got Rosalind. Good morning. Hey, Queen's in the house. What's up, lovely? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, I still have your beautiful necklace. Guys, she's a beautiful jewelry. Queen. Yeah, your necklace was very profound in my healing. It was really good for body healing. Loving my body. I've even started like slight belly dancing a little bit, feeling so much more free in my body. Hey, how do I say your name? Fizlicia? How do I pronounce that? Queen, allowing myself to be more open to accepting students to come to me to share my gifts. Yes, yes. I'm energetically opening up right here, right now, to receive the people who I'm along their path for the journey they want. I'm now just energetically opening up to allow students to find me. And it's going to be students who want to sign up for the work that I do. It's students who know they need us. It's students who they're committed. They're all in. This is what they need. They're intrinsically motivated for this. They're going to be saying things like, I'm so glad you got this out there. Oh, I feel like you created this program just for me. How did you know I would need this? Felisa. Okay. Makes sense. You're welcome, Valentina. Go out there and get it. People want it. God, this whole daily message was practically just for you. I'm sure it helped everyone else too. And everyone else is like, it was just for me. Oh, I'm saying it wrong still? It's not pho? Phi Lisa? Phi Lisa. Phi Lisa. Ah. Felicia. Felicia? How do you know which area to concentrate on? You got to spend time connecting to your inner being. Felicia? Did I say it right? I wasn't paying attention. Rosalind, well, tell me more about your day to day, right? Because the point is you got to connect to your inner being because your inner being is ultimate. So when I'm a coach, right, guys, my job is to connect you to you. I'm in alignment a lot of the time of my life. So sometimes when I'm working with someone, it's, hey, your next step is like I just told for Valentina, hey, your Facebook book, blah, 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 right? Because I'm more in alignment. But your inner being is your greatest asset. My job is to connect you to you. So tell me more about your day to day, though. I'll rewatch the message. Oh, did I start a little early? Well, you know, when it's live, like, what do? You got to go straight to the message, right? Because I don't want to like sit there and talk, blah, 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 blah. Glad to hear the impact of my peace upon you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, queen. Yeah. I danced in front of a guy, too. I will admit he was asleep, but I thought to myself, this would be 1% more, right? I'm here with discomfort in my body. I wore some jewelry from Queen. Now I'm here. I'm actually moving in my body. I'm feeling more sensual in my body. I'm feeling more comfortable. I'm moving my hips more. I'm embracing my amazing curves more. I'm feeling like a little sexier. And I went, and here's my first man. I'm like freezing right now and he's asleep. And then I just bumped up the music and I was like, this is my first time to like, so, right? But you got to be proud of yourself for that 1% more, guys. It doesn't have to be, I'm full on doing a belly dance, dance in front of a lot of people, and I'm like half naked. No, you could just start with the next step, guys. So Rosalind, tell me more, love. I'm home with my kids, concentrating on how to share my gift of comforting. Well, are you trying to be a coach? Or are you trying to comfort your kids? I could actually tell you right there. Hon, you need comforting. You need to learn how to be a loving, caring person for other people, your kids, your community, and also at the same time allow yourself to comfort yourself, because what you're having a hard time doing right now is saying no to others when you need to say yes to yourself, right? Because sometimes the most comforting, loving thing you can do is actually tell someone, I would love to listen to what you're about to share. I can tell that it's a deeply impactful story and it's emotional for you, and it would, you know, have some connection for us. I'm so tired right now that I wouldn't be able to give your story the honor it deserves. I really need to go to sleep. I need to keep things light and fluffy. And we need to come back to this conversation when I'm awake, because I want to actually hear everything you say. Do you see that? He will enjoy watching you have Zoom strawberry for his mouth. Catch you later. Bye. Bye, beautiful. Rosalind, does that make sense? That's what you're learning. Facts. It drains me, learning to honor himself. Rosalind, my course, Knowing Who You Really Are, is all about that. But go find me in my Facebook group, Living in Alignment, and I actually have a meditation that helps. Yeah, it helps with that. And that's free. I have the meditation for free. It's I forgot what I called it. Self-concept of me, connecting to me. I forgot what I called it. But it helps you tap into yourself so that you can, right here, because this is you right now. This is other people's needs, and this is you. And you're like, why can't I comfort them? And you're beating yourself up. I'm not a good mom. I'm not a good community member. I don't have the energy. I just need to push through to be there for them. No, fuck that, okay? What this meditation does is it brings your energy up to here, so that you're now aware of their needs, what they need, and you're aware of your needs and what you need. And now the two of you can come together and find us a third solution that works for both of you. Hey, I'm really needing cuddles and connection with you. Okay, babe, I hear you. I'm so tired right now. I'm about to pass out. Can I block off some time for you tomorrow? When's good for you? Because I want to give you attention. I want to feel connected to you too. Do you see that? That's what you're learning. And find me in my Facebook group, Living in Alignment to Rapidly Manifest. And that meditation's free in there. I'll tag you in it. Are you on Facebook, love? If not, let me think of how else I can get this meditation out. Are you on Facebook? It will really, fuck, that meditation is so transformational. Okay, perfect. Find me in there, tag and be like, yo, it's me from YouTube. Where's my meditation? Or if you just join the group, I'll see it and I'll tag you in it. All right, guys, I hope this message helped you. Love you guys.